Summer drawing to a close here in the southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Summer afternoon, perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
And it's third down. 3rd and 14.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Play action. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left. He's letting this one go for 4. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. To throw. Hamilton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Play action. Hamilton eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, the intercepted. Good positioning. It's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Palardy now on the punt as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Gaskin. And some room to maneuver. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep for Julio. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 41. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
I can't hit threes, bro.
It's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I'm like that, bro.
And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that
I'm like
ball.
that, bro.
Remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
I like that, bro.
Positives moving forward.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Off the play fake. Hamilton. He'll buy some time right. Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just take the sack.
Did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hamilton. A slant to Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, Hamilton dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Inside the 10, the 8-yard line. So you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet him head on, and show you.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for the Dolphins. 66 yards.
And the Dolphin first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's
What, your
first
two-way?
and 10 at the 26-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. 2 and now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Hamilton. And here's another interception. Brandon Jones picking him off. And he's not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
He left? He done?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get the Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hamilton is going to have to hook up to Gage. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. Oh my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Tua to try again on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Got a rookie quarterback doing dumb shit.
37 on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
This dude named
Hamilton.
Hamilton. But I just set him on the bench.
A reminder, once we hit halftime,
I got a chance. I can beat this
season,
nigga.
we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have
21-7.
all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It ain't even half yet, about to be halftime.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Year 2. Like the second year after like 2020, well 2022. They just uploaded one, bro.
After picking up the 1st down.
Like we got the rookies and shit. After that, they just uploaded one.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Yeah. I think they just uploaded the rookie roster and went from there.
As soon as I saw him
So
break
we only did
contain
one.
and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks,
Yeah, we got the rookies that just got drafted. No, not the next. Not the one after that. Nah, we started with them.
He took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yeah.
Being chased out left. And the Falcons grab it. And they get the football. They set up shop.
Yeah, as we started the season. Yeah.
They were swarming that time and ultimately got to him.
And then they just did some bullshit after they just put some niggas
on. A
on
little bit of sympathy for him back there, though. So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing: take care of the football.
And that's complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. It's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. 16-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan.
This nigga getting hit as he throws the ball.
First half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Gaskin, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run with Gaskin. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 27. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This is Gaskin on the carry, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Sanders' kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offensive routes.
We'll see how they attack him here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. The yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Ryan down around the goal line. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Play action. It's Ryan. Flushed out right. He makes Ryan hit. And he lost the football. And this is picked up.
Yeah, that ain't looking good for us.
Set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Handoff, it's Gaskin. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Will Fuller. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Next to score, Dolphins 31, Falcons 7. Jason Sanders to kick.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. They go play action with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They'll throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Good throw by Jerome Baker. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. And they'll go on the ground. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a big play.